So thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. We'll have more 2017's paper upload soon. So just to let you guys know, there's a quick link in the comment section to the question that you're looking for. So do utilize these resources. If you like this channel, do subscribe to us. Thank you. So for the first question, it's pretty straightforward. All you need to do is take 2 multiplied by 5, then you get x to the power of 10. So that's the final answer. As for the following question, it's also the same process. All you need to do is just take the 3 variables, multiply together, and you will get the final answer of 2 cm. It's 4 significant figures, so 23.4571. So 7 is more than 5, so you round up, it becomes 23.46. Nearest 10. So the number 3 is actually less than 5, so you round it down, you get the answer of 20. For the following question, the coldest place is actually Chicago with a negative 10 Celsius. So as for the following question, it's negative 7 plus 4, then you get negative 3. So next, factorize completely. So 4 and 12 has a common multiple of 4, and both of it has n. So you take out 4n from the entire question and you get the answer. So next, so as shown in the example, 2 to the power of negative 1 is actually 1 over 2. So in our case, 16 is actually 2 to the power of 4. Okay, so to change it into a whole number, all you need to do is put a negative there. So r is actually negative 4. Next, so find the value of t. So in our case, this is actually a 5 root. So all you need to do is change it into 3 to the power of 1 over 5. So t is 1 over 5. So for question 7, it's very straightforward. All you need to do is to find their highest common multiple, okay, which is 21. So you do the calculation and you get the final answer of 50 over 21. So change it into proper fraction. 8 over 21. So for the next question, they are asking for probability. So triangle is actually T, red card is R. So the answer is actually RT. So next question, triangle and blue. Blue is actually not red, hence it is 1 minus red. So the answer is 1 plus 1 minus R times T. So square is actually not triangle, so 1 minus t, so you just take the 2 variables, multiply together. Next, this is actually a directly proportional question. So as the formula goes, y equals to kx. But for our case, this is actually a h equals to k square root p. So you key in the variables that was given to find the k first, which is 9 over 2. So with that data, then you substitute it into the question. They are looking for p, they are looking for h when p is 2.89. then you get a final answer of 7.65. So this is shading the unwanted region and label R. So the first line is actually y less than equals to 2. The second is y less than more than equals to 1. Then I labeled down the remainder 2 lines. So both of them are actually less than. So just follow the arrow that I have drawn, then you'll be able to find the region they actually wanted, which is the middle part, and I label it as R. So for the following question, the tricky part here is the capacity liters. So for liters, you are required to do a cube root. So cross multiple, then you will be able to find the answer for this question. So next one. For this question, we will be using the gradient formula as the gradient was given and 2 coordinates was given. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 will equals to 5. So 23 minus 8, then k minus x equals to 5. So you do the arrangement, then you will be able to find the answer. So for the following question, my advice to you is to first draw out the triangle they are looking for, which is AGE. So the concept that you'll be using is actually the sign, because AE, which is the opposite of angle AGE, and AG is the hypotenuse. So with this being said, then we can use sine AGE equals to 5 over 13. So key in the results that was derived into the calculator, then you'll be able to find the value of the angle. So for the following question, it's a little bit tricky, because first you need to find how much each side of the octagon has. So you use the formula 8 minus 2 times 180 to find the interior angle first. Then divide it equally to 8 sides to find the exact value. Then the following trick is equilateral triangle, which means both 3 of the sides of the triangle is the same, hence the angle will also be the same. So all you need to do is just take 180, divide by 3, then you'll be able to get the answer. So with this, the angle of the equilateral triangle and also the interior angle, you'll be able to find the final results. So the next question is about acceleration. So all you need to do is take speed, divide by time to find the answer. So in our case, it's actually 16 divided by 20. Then for the following one, they are looking for total distance. So all you need to do is to find the area of the x, the entire graph, then you'll be able to find the answer. An easier way to do this is to split the graph into parts before you solving it. So for me, I sort it into 3 shapes, 2 triangles and 1 rectangle. So I add them up to get the final results. So for the following question, question 16. So first thing you need to do is to plot down the points that was given. Then they are looking for the correlation. Okay, so you can notice a trend from the graph and also from the data that was given in the table. The more time you put in, the better your result is. Hence, this is actually a positive correlation because when times increase, marks increase as well. Next, for the following ones, they are asking you to draw a line of best fit. So the tricks in drawing lines of best fit is actually connect as many points as possible. This is the first thing. Okay. Then the line that you have drawn must be close to the dots, the coordinates that wasn't connected through the line. So this is a trick that you need to remember. So for question D, if you spend 5.5 hours studying, then you can roughly get the estimated marks. Okay, so your answer may not be the same as mine, but from the marking scheme, there was a range. As long as your answer is between 33.5 to 37.5, then your answer will be accepted. So for the following question, they are looking for F union with everything else other than G. So this will be the shaded region. As for the next one, all you need to do is to fill in the blank according to the characteristics. Okay. So those that doesn't fall under ABC will be listed outside of it but within the rectangle drawn. So numbers that was excluded in ABC will be 8 and 2. So for this part, I actually list down what these three ABC meant. So A, everything other than A is anything that's not odd number. So B state that it must be a squared numbers, and C, it must be a multiple of 3. So I list down from the squared numbers to find the possibilities, and I found that 36 fulfill both 3 requirements. So you can actually have numbers bigger than that, it's fine as long as it fulfills the requirement. Not an odd number and also a multiple of 3. So for the following question, question 18, okay, this is about vector. So for you to find HE is actually quite straightforward. All you need to do is to read through the question and then fill in the blank first. So from the statement, OG is 3OA, then I noticed that AG is actually 2A, and for OC equals to 2OB, and I notice BC is actually B. Okay, so one of the things you need to take note that this is actually a parallelogram. So OC will be equals to GE will be equals to AD, whereby OG will be equals to BF and also CE. So from H to E is actually 2A plus B. So A plus 2B, it will be from O going to A and then go for 2B, which is D. So the position will be D. So for C, it's asking for what can be written as 3A minus B. So as mentioned earlier, the possible answer will be C, F and BG, because C to E is 3A and then going down negative B. E to F is negative B. So it's CF and also BG. So the next question, if there was alternative solution that was shared in the marking scheme, but I find out that this is actually an easier way to solve it. So first thing that I'm gonna do is to draw a line joining the point AC. Okay. Then I use sine rules to find the base value first. So because I will be using the area formula, I need a base, and also after I derive the base, then I will be able to use Pythagoras theorem to find the height of this triangle. So 6.84, we will have to cut it into half first. Okay, the height is actually 10 square minus 3.42 square and square root it. So with this data, now we can calculate the area of the triangle. Okay, the area of the circle, okay, and also the final result. So for the area of the circles, we are only having 40 degrees. So 40 over 360 times pi times r squared. Then we'll be able to find the entire sector. Okay, as for the following ones, it will be the triangle 9.4 times 6.84 times half. Then with this, the result of this two, if you minus off, then you'll be able to find the half of the shaded region. So after getting the results, all you need to do is multiply it by 2, then you will get the final results required by the question. So for question 20, the first part is just adding up the top part and the bottom part. So the results go 5, 7, 7, 8, 10, and 7, 9, 9, 10, 12. So let's go through the remainder question. So what are most likely the total score? So 7 occurred for 6 times, so it is still model answer. So 7 will be the most likely score. As for the following, a total of less than 6. So everything lesser than 6 will be fall under this category. So there's 7 of them. 2, 4, 4, 5, 7, and 4, 4. 7 over 25, then you get 28%. So there's no combination on the board, then you will get the results 3. So the probability is 0. So for 21, question 21A. So the first thing you need to notice is DAC is actually equals to DBC because of the circle theorem. So U will actually be 35. Then we are able to utilize the Z rule. So angle ADB is actually 35 as well. Okay, ADB will be equals to DBC, so equals to 35. So with this being said, all you need to do to find V is take 180 minus 2 times 35. Then you will get the final results. So the major sector, you notice that is actually 210. So first thing you need to find is find the minor sector FOG. Which is 360 minus 210, then you will get 150. According to circle theorem, FOG is actually 2 times of FHG. So you key into the formula. So angle P is actually 150 divided by 2, then you get 75. So as for the last part of this paper, okay, the concept that you are required to take note is that when a to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2, you will get a minus b times a plus b. So in our case, we will change the x squared minus 9 into x plus 3, x minus 3. So for the top part, x is repeating, so we took out the x from it. So by doing so, we can now cross out x minus 3 from the formula, and you get the final answer. So as for the following part, all you need to do is take 3 times 2x plus 5 and plus 2 times x minus 4 over x minus 4 times 2x plus 5. So the trick here is to change their denominator into the same, then do the arrangement and everything, then you get the final results. So thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. For the audio version, it will be uploaded shortly. So if you like our content, do support us by subscribing to us. So thank you. Stay tuned for more.